City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
How you doing? The kids have come to play today. You won't believe what I'm about to tell you. With all due respect, have several seats. My girls are always turned out. I give it to you straight, no chaser.
Now, here's Wendy.
Let's get it on. You're the one. Thank you so much for watching our show. Say hello to my co-host, my studio audience. Okay, today, let's get started. It's time for... Yes! Hi. Thank you for coming over. Everybody have a seat. I love you more. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate the love. Right back at you. So, I was socializing last night, which, yeah, well, I don't get out much. You know, I come to the studio, I go home, I mind my business. I go to the grocery store. I like grocery shopping. It's very therapeutic to me. It takes like 2 hours. I'm always reading the labels. I got my readers out. I'm, got my calculator going, the whole bit. But last night I socialized, and it was great because the fete was only from 6 to 8. I know that seems impossible, right? I was home before the 10 o'clock news. Okay, and where I went to Joan Rivers' celebration of her auction last night at Christie's. Yes. And, which is always weird. I've never been to Christie's. I'm not gonna play like I'm fancy, you know what I'm saying? An auction, all I see is on TV where the paddles are. And I'm like, I walk in, first of all I smelled was money. The people there, they were really very special. And ironically, they watch our show. Thank you. Then I was like, okay, I watch TV. Where are the seats and the paddles? But there were no seats and no paddles, but I got a chance to see a lot of beautiful stuff that Joan had and that Melissa is auctioning off. And I took a picture with just one woman because this woman really embodied the entire experience of what I was doing. And there I am. Look. So I see her circling around, I see her circling around, and I got my denim romper. Look, I'm just Wendy. I am who I am, and what? But, so, now look. So I see her circling around. I wasn't sure whether she was going to ask me to grab something from the kitchen, like maybe she thought I was help. I certainly didn't think that she watches our show. I just, but she's circling, finally she comes over. She says, with a thick accent, I love your show. I know. I'm like, well, madam, I love your outfit. And so I say to her, would you like to come to the show? And she's with her friend, and her friend is yip, yip, yapping. But she was, okay, so she lives here in Manhattan on the Upper East Side. That's where the money is, right? And so she says, well, you're in Chelsea, right? I said, yeah. She said, I don't travel below 57th Street. No, I loved it. Look, I didn't look at it as a read. It was such a cute conversation between my slob behind and this dignified woman. But anyway, she will come down here and slum with us, and she'll be in our audience at some point soon. But thank you, Melissa. It was a really, really wonderful time. And Melissa is here today, so she can review a few of the things going on regarding this auction, because everything is not a $100,000 Fabergé egg. The kind of stuff I was seeing last night. There are some things for the common man, you know, that Joan had as well, you know, that are, you know, and if you look on the website, Melissa's will be out later anyway. So, so you know what today is? It's National Selfie Day. First of all, who invented that? Kim Kardashian, she says. Second of all, so I tell Hot Topics, I'm like, you know, today is National Selfie Day. They go, I know. They said, we know. You know what they dug up? They dug up my first selfie that I ever took 200 weeks ago. No, it was 200 weeks ago. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I should have gotten out of the shadow. I don't like the selfies. But that was my first one. And ironically, they remembered it was 200 days ago. And I remember exactly where I was. We were on the Jersey Turnpike going to, where's that place that the Jersey Shore used to take place, the show? Seaside Heights. Do you know what? Please don't make me turn in my Jersey card, but I have never been to Seaside Heights. And I still have never been to Wildwood. Belmar, 13th Avenue all day, that's me. That's me. Yeah. Anyway, so Demi Lovato has announced, based on her, on the comments that you all give her, and she's tired of the mean-spirited comments, and then she's been feuding with people because she says it like she means it. She most recently fought with Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj. And anyway, she's announced that she's quitting Twitter and Instagram. I mean, I think that's perfect, you know? But the problem is that when you're a public figure and you're about to go on tour with Nick Jonas, which, by the way, I was reading an article this morning about Nick. Do you know his favorite sandwich is the Cuban? Yeah, he loves a Cuban sandwich. And his first car was a vintage Mustang. It was red. Yeah. Like, I like him. So, you know, I like when I can read stuff about people that maybe other people didn't know. Anyway, so Demi and Nick are about to go on tour. And to me, her 36 million Twitter followers need to know her every move. First of all, Demi's only 23 years old. So to me, her followers on social media are probably between like 11 and 19. No, that's not a read, I'm just saying, you know? 11 and 19. And so that's how these kids roll. Like, they want that social media following. They want to see what you eat. They want to be all up in your business. And while I understand the mean-spirited comments, Demi, I think that you are making a mistake by not doing this because, like I said, if you're going to be young and in Hollywood and want projects to be promoted, then you have to be back on your social media. Sorry. Secretly, when that show comes to New York, I would like to see it. I mean, I know, I will be, you know, the old woman in the stands, but that's song cool for the summer? And then just to sit and watch Nick Jonas gyrate? Right? Nothing wrong with that. There's a woman in the audience to the way right, and she's got a crown on. And I'm assuming that either you're weird like me, you wear a crown for no reason, or it must be your birthday. Is it your birthday? Happy birthday, madam. Thank you for spending it with us. I like a tiara for no reason. It could be a Tuesday. Yeah, just put it on and go. People look at you like you're crazy, but everyone has a tick. Anyway, so Gabrielle Union, I'm on your side. Okay, so here's what's going on. So Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, you know they're married. And he finally revealed a picture of what they call a break baby, which I hate that term, but it's when they broke up And apparently he slid into something else, and the something else got pregnant. And so I guess that's the best way to call it, a break baby. But the little boy is 2, and you can't call kids a break baby. It's not his fault. Although at 2 years old, you don't remember everything. So therefore, you know, they have a little time to get themselves together regarding this break baby. On Father's Day, Dwayne posted a picture with all 3 of his sons and the nephew that he's raising. And there's the break baby on his shoulders. Right. Look how this boy palms the ball. That's a fantastic skill. And he doesn't look that old. His hands are gigantic to be able to palm a basketball. Anyway, the little boy's name is Xavier, okay? And he's 2.5. And he was born 6 weeks before Dwayne was probably forced to propose to Gabrielle. Because once you have a break baby and she's ready to like leave you and she's just your girlfriend at that point, the first thing men do is pull out a ring. Oh, baby, baby, please, baby, baby, please. If you want to know who Xavier's mother is, well, her name is Aja, and she has 2 daughters. So she's got Xavier, but 2 daughters with Dwayne Wayans Jr. Damon Wayans Jr. Sorry. Damon Wayans. Boy, these girls really do. You know, a shout out to the college dorms. Because, like, I know that, like, when I was in college, there were shows that I scheduled my classes around. Sally Jesse Raphael, Oprah, The People's Court. I don't have time for books, I'm watching TV. So I assume that, you know, there are people that might schedule their classes, you know, around the Miss Wendy show, which is fabulous. But what I want to say to, you know, you young people, men and women, you know, because it's too late for us. You know, we're too old to be saved, you know, at this point. But it's not too late for the kids. Like, if you're in college, don't mess that up. Take that opportunity and be all you can be. You don't want to be a baby's mother. Or like, you don't want to have nothing to show for your own self-worth. Your self-worth is not who impregnates you and how many checks you can collect per month. Oh my God, that wasn't a fly, it was like a bat. Oh my gosh. Did you see it?
Yes, it was here yesterday.
It was?
Yes, it's still alive. It crashed into me over there during yesterday's show.
It did?
Uh-huh, it's big.
Really big.
Oh.
Anyway, you know those big fat juicy flies that get caught between your window and the blind? And look, and they sound just like that, like they're all loud and green. That's the problem with this time of year, right? Because while you're pulling your groceries in from the car and the door is still open and the flies are going, oh my gosh, I hate it. Anyway, what I'm saying to the people, to you guys, you know, studying to be something better than, you know, just a concubine for, I'm saying, be all you can be and let the rest of life happen around you. So, so people were shading Gabrielle because Gabrielle didn't jump on the gram, because she didn't jump on social media on Father's Day to congratulate, you know, Dwayne on being a great father and acknowledging this baby. Well, guess what? Father's Day is for kids and fathers. She owes nothing. Like, why does she have to talk out? You guys just want to be hard on people just to be hard on people, you know? Gabrielle needs a moment to process this. I don't know what having a break baby is like, but can you imagine that you have to process that? But Gabrielle, you have 2 more years because by the time Xavier is 4, he's going to start calling you by your name and, you know, remembering stuff for later on in life. So you got 2 more years to process it, Gabrielle, and I know it'll take a moment, but I'm on your team. And the little boy is cute, and oh gosh. You ever have a bad lover? Only 3 people in the audience? Oh, well, now, I'm not suggesting that this is true, but I've read things, so I'm gonna use alleged all through this. Because this is not about the celebrity I'm talking about, it's more about lovers. Okay, so Leonardo DiCaprio is alleged to be a bad lover. Well, according to OK Magazine and one other publication that I read, I forgot which one, Leo is really selfish and lazy. And in the article I was reading, they allegedly are alleging that he allegedly puts those earbuds in and lays back. Now, you know, in my mind, when I hear that, I just picture him laying back, you know, with his hand, like this is the and lets the girl go to work. And, oh, and he smokes his vapes. So he's on the vape, he's listening to music. Oh, God, there it is again. Did you see it? It's so big, you see it. It's like a bird. Where is it? Have you ever gotten stung by a horsefly? When we were vacationing at the Playboy Club, back when I was only 10, my parents aren't weird, but that is a weird place to take for a family vacation. And I was on the high dive about to go in, and the horsefly came and stung me. I fell off the diving board and cried all day. Anyway, but back to bad lovers. It's like this. Sometimes, and this is my thought in my head, when people have a lot in life, they feel like they don't have to be giving when it comes to the mattress mambo. Like, he's got his Oscar, he's got his money, and you know what? They are alleging that, you know, it's not even him. It's really about sometimes when you hook up with somebody who has like $1 billion or is famous or something like that, they're real jerks. Like, when it comes to, you know, or it doesn't even have to be famous. Like I said, you know, $1 billion or a company owner or something like that. You just gotta watch it because they feel like you're with them and that should be good enough for you. So why should they do you? So, that's all I'm saying. Now, I'll take another survey. Who here has ever had a bad lover? Oh, no. Now all of a sudden everybody claps. That's all. I would hope that this is not true. You know, the thing is that when you get with somebody that's your equal, then I think that that's when you put it out because, you know, you gotta perform. But when you get with just, you know, some random pretty girl from the Sunset Boulevard and take her back to your lair, and he just, okay.